Good afternoon everybody, it's Steve from the observatory on Bardsey. We're just leaving Norfolk, or we've just left Norfolk, and we're at Fosdyke in Lincolnshire, and we're heading generally westward today, and hopefully we will be back on Bardsey on Tuesday afternoon. We are heading up through South Yorkshire this afternoon to go and do some shopping, and then we're going to be staying overnight tonight in Crewe, just outside Aberdaron, and then tomorrow Monday we will be doing the rest of our shopping in Pwllheli for the season, and go and get all our fresh veg and meat and things like that, and quite a lot more tins and cereal and just general stuff for us to survive for the next 6 months. So we've had a great winter in Norfolk at Alwood Cottage. We got down there in early November, and on the second day that we got there, on the first day we got there actually, we arrived late one evening. The first morning we were there, Emma and I went for a quick walk around Celyn Quags, a little nature reserve, probably about half a mile away from our house. And while we were waiting for the cleaner to finish in the house, because we'd had guests in there up until the day we arrived, we went for a quick walk, and Emma found Norfolk's second ever eastern yellow wagtail. So we'd had one on Bardsey in October, and then Emma went and found this one in Norfolk, which was a bit of a crowd puller. So there was quite a few people. We had illegal gatherings, I think is the technical term. Quite a few birders turned up from around Norfolk to see it. But yeah, it's been a good winter. We've had lots of geese and Iceland gull, velvet scoters. What else have we seen? Long-tailed tits have built a nest in the garden at Alwood Cottage, and while we were painting the outside of the shed, staining the shed, and even cutting the grass, these long-tailed tits will just happily and merrily build in the nest about 6 or 8 feet away from us, and just had no interest at all in what we were doing. And it was absolutely brilliant to be able to watch this, just a few little bits of moss and spider's webs initially, and to be able to watch that turn into this sort of perfect, beautiful nest was just amazing. So anyway, we will do an update when we get down to Porthmeadwy, and when we get onto the boat, and we'll be doing updates throughout the season, letting you know what we've been getting up to, what birds we've had. Hopefully we'll have some good birds. We will introduce the new assistant Stuart and his partner Megan, who are going to be, Stuart's going to be our assistant, and Megan's going to be a long-term volunteer for us. So they're going to be working on the island with us, along with Sam. George isn't coming back. He's got a new job in Scotland, and he's then going to be going to university later on in the year. So right, we'll let everyone go, and we'll see you all sometime soon. Bye. Good morning everyone. We're now in North Wales. We arrived at about 1:30 on Sunday evening, having left Norfolk about midday Sunday, and we've been staying in Crewe, just outside Aberdaron. Emma and Connor have gone to take the first lot of our baggage down to Court Farm, and they're going to come back and pick this lot up. And if we look over here, let's see if I can zoom in. There we go. There's Bardsey out there in the distance, partly obscured by the mainland. So it's a little bit breezy, breezier than I was hoping it would be. Winds from the north, so we should be fairly sheltered. Gareth and Meriel have already gone across this morning with Colin, and we're on the second run. I've heard from Stuart and Megan there at Court Farm already, and now it's just a matter of waiting for Connor and Emma to come and collect me, and then off to Aberdaron, and away we go. Unfortunately, the road quickest way to Aberdaron, the road's closed, so we're having to do a long way around. But it's a nice day, nice and bright. It was raining a bit this morning, but hopefully there's no more rain due. In fact, Emma and Connor are just on the way down the road now. So we'll see you all later. Take care, guys. So all our stuff's now loaded onto Colin's lorry and he's heading down Porthmadwy track. The guys are in front of me. We've locked up our car for the next few months, and we're all excited, ready to go over to the island. There's Stuart and Megan in front, Sam and Emma, and Sam's girlfriend Hannah come to see him off. Right, we're on the boat and we're moving. The boat is absolutely packed. There's just enough room for Colin to get in there, I hope, but we couldn't get much else on here. So there's the Gwillans behind Emma and Sam. Hopefully we'll be going out there this year to ring a whole load of seabirds. So we've got Sam at the back. Say hello, Sam.
Hello.
Stuart, our new assistant. Emma.
Hello.
Megan,
hello.
Who's our long-term volunteer. Connor. And me. And hopefully Colin somewhere. No, Sam, the boat's not going to sink.
The recording will be alright. It's waterproof.
See, the trailer is full. So we've got across to the island, and first thing we sorted out was our COVID tests, and so far everyone is showing negative. Absolutely terrible having to stick a 6-inch piece of cotton bud up your nostrils after you've stuck it into the back of your throat. But anyway, we're all here, we're all safe, and it looks like we're all negative, so that's a bit of a relief, really. So we will just carry on working as normal, and we're going to now get unpacked. The lodge, as it's got quite mouldy and damp, there's a lot of water ingress down the chimneys. We've got quite a lot of work to do to get the place sorted, ready for our guests. We've got first guests in 2 weeks. Sam, Stuart and Megan are going to be staying in the north side of the observatory, and we're renting out the south side as a single letting unit as we did last year. Our house has fared very well. It's very dry, and the generator started first time. Everything seems to be working. It's only when we start doing a bit more digging that we'll find out things aren't working. But now we're going to try and get unpacked. We left the lid of our chest freezer open over the winter so it didn't go horrible and mouldy. And unfortunately about 4 or 5 mice have jumped in there and died, so I've now got to go and clean that out, which is going to be disgusting. But anyway, we're back. We're all safe. We heard chiff chaff as we walked down the track at Porthmadwy, but no sign of any migrants here. We've just been unpacking the trailer really. So we've done a fair bit of unpacking this afternoon, and we've had a few chiff chaffs, a couple in the garden here at Christin. Sam's had one up at Nant. There was also goldcrest singing in the garden here, and there's goldcrest singing up at Nant as well, and great tit in the garden. So there's a few migrants already arrived, and we'll try and get the mist nets up probably tomorrow as we continue unpacking and cleaning, and we'll hopefully have a few wheatears and some swallows and sand martins within the next week or two. Right, we'll see you all soon.